On October 29, 1969, there were no crowds waiting in front of screens, no press headlines celebrating a new era. It was a night like any other, except for two young engineers who were about to launch an experimental network funded by the United States Department of Defense. What they were about to do was not just a technical essay. It was the first step towards a hyper-connected world, although no one could imagine it yet. If you like this type of content, do not forget to subscribe and give it like, so you can be aware of more fascinating stories about technology and its evolution. Today, we will explore how a simple failure in a transmission laid the foundations of what we know today as the Internet. In Los Angeles, in a room on the campus of the University of California, UCLA, a student sat in front of a machine the size of a refrigerator. Hundreds of miles away, in Menlo Park, another technician was waiting next to a similar facility. His mission was simple: to prove if they could send a message from one computer to another. He typed L, then O, and the system collapsed. Only 2 letters were transmitted before the receiver was blocked. Thus, with a failure, the Internet was born. Behind that experiment was the ARPANET network, designed on behalf of the Pentagon's Advanced Research Project Agency, ARPA. In the midst of the Cold War, the objective was to create a communication system that could survive a nuclear attack. The solution was to divide messages into small packets of data that could travel through different routes and be recomposed when arriving at destination. Thus was born the concept of packet switching, the basis of the operation of all modern networks. That technology was so new that in the first tests, the computers themselves collapsed before the speed of the new system. But beyond engineering, what was truly revolutionary was the concept. For the first time, 2 geographically separate machines could be talked. Humanity had just planted the seed of a global network, even though then it was only about connecting 4 research centers. At the beginning, ARPANET was limited to academic and military purposes. However, those early researchers understood that they were facing something that went beyond mere data transmission. An infrastructure was being created to share knowledge and collaborate in real time. A turning point came in 1983 when ARPANET adopted the TCP/IP protocols. With this decision, the Internet was officially born as a set of interconnected networks capable of functioning in the same digital language. From there, the growth was explosive. The dimensions of the change brought about by that failed transmission of login are difficult to comprehend. From how we work to how we relate, almost no aspect of contemporary life is understood without the Internet. However, its roots remain surprisingly humble. Today, that room of UCLA, where the first LO was written, has become a place of technological pilgrimage. It was there that a transformation began so radical that it has been compared with the invention of printing or electricity. Despite the original enthusiasm, those who participated in the birth of the Internet have also expressed some concern. No one could foresee that that network designed to share information would end up controlled by large corporations and saturated with disinformation. What is unquestionable is that that failed 2-letter message marked the beginning of a new era, a starting point as silent as it is transcendental, in which the world, unknowingly, began to turn in another way.